Welcome to Skateboarding Science. Not exactly the intro I want, but hey. So, today we're going to be going over progression and why it's important for people to progress when they're skating and what progression really is scientifically. So, progression is important no matter what you're doing. If you swim, act, drive, and for our purposes here today, skate. It's the act of achieving what you thought at one point impossible. That is the definition of progression. If you think at one point that buying a house, God, I hate this. You're not going to see that, but whatever. If you think at one point that buying a house is impossible, when you progress to the point where you can then own a house, I know this is a touchy subject, but when you get to that point, then you progressed. Now, progression, no matter in what field, is more biologic than it is physics or geometry, and I'm sure we'll get to those subjects soon enough. Progression is about lighting up your limbic system as part of the brain, which releases four feel-good chemicals: oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, and dopamine. The last one is known as the last one is known to cause the sensation known as love to many scientists and doctors. Um, Not saying that that's a bad thing, but it is what it is. If it be with a person, you know what? No. Fuck that. It's been said that by some medical journals that that your limbic system can be hacked. But if you're doing something new or difficult, or both, then it requires none of that. What, you may ask, causes you to feel these new sensations when you land a trick for the first time? Well, your limbic system controls your emotions and your higher brain functions, such as gaining memories and learning new things. So, say you land a varial heel flip, just to name a trick, out of nowhere for the first time. Your limbic system is going to light up like the 4th of July. Blah, I really wish I could talk tonight. Causing you the feelings of elation, while also etching how to do so and what it feels like into your brain. So what your limbic system is doing is it's taking that feeling of, there we go, that's a little more centered, of a new trick and putting it exactly how to do it and what the steps were. And it helps lock it down when it comes to maybe landing that trick again. What, you may ask, which we just went over, causes you to feel these new sensations when you land a trick for the first time? Well, your limbic system controls your emotions and your higher brain functions, such as gaining memories and learning new things. Oh, wow, I just went over that, didn't I? Now, how do we cause this feeling to happen again? Surely it has to be harder than just doing it again, right? And it is. Once you've mastered a trick, in this case, the varial heel flip, your feelings of happiness don't hit as hard, so it starts to stagnate. It becomes simple to land this trick over and over again. Now, some people will say that you need to learn a new trick to get that elated feeling back, and that is true, but according to your modern medicine, there is an easier way of producing the chemicals needed for happiness, even if you're doing the same task over and over. I'll give you a couple of seconds to write it in the comments what you think that is. The ILSlearningcorner.com published in 2016 a study of the limbic system in children and how it affects learning. There will be a link in the description. Don't worry about that. All of this is going to be linked. But what it breaks down, that setting goals make your limbic system light up again so you get the same sense of happiness for the same task. Say you're landing a kick flip roughly 30% of the time and you want to get better at it. Setting a weekly and monthly goal to better yourself on the kick flip could be producing the trick 50% more often, roughly. So roughly doubling your land-to-fail ratio or landing the trick 60% of the time over the span of a month. Well, setting the goal to land the trick more often in week 1 allows you to land it 4 out of 10 times. Week 2, still 4. Week 3, you're up to 6 times out of 10 every day that you practice the trick. Now, some people say that this needs to happen every day. Some people don't think so. I prefer to skate as often as I can. Unfortunately, it's not every day. By the end of the 4th week, you've achieved or even surpassed your goal of landing the kickflip 2 out of 3 times. Hi, Athena. Or roughly 66% of the time. Your system produces the chemicals needed to feel the accomplishment and the happiness that goes along with it, while also etching into your brain the exact way of landing the trick so you better yourself the next time you try it. That brings us back to the beginning of the video. I'm sorry there's no skating in this video. Hopefully there will be next time. I'm really trying to get that. I have a couple of people that I will be videotaping soon. So there will at least be... Hi, Athena. Excuse my cat's tail. There will be some skating involved in the next couple of videos, hopefully. Your chemical balance of happiness can be revitalized with one simple trick. You're able to try bigger and better tricks, and you really should. But if you can't land that bigger and better, then go back to the basics so you don't get disheartened. Do the 540 flip again and again while you try to up your ratio of land to fail percentage. Then once you're feeling accomplished, go back to the inward varial heel and try it again. I'm just naming off different tricks. I'm sure not everybody can do these tricks. For me, it's going from the ollie to the kickflip or the pop shove or whatever trick I am attempting at the time. If I can't land the pop shove, then I'll go back to the ollie. Or I'll just, if I'm on my board and not carpet boarding, I'll just roll around for a little bit. Then once you're feeling accomplished, go back to the inward varial heel and try it again, like I said. The results will astound and impress you. If that doesn't work, then attempt to loop. Try to loop 4 tricks that you know you can do. So, ollie onto a box, kickflip off of the box, ollie to a grind. You don't have to do 4. It can, you can jump on a box and grind it, and that's going to make you feel accomplished after failing something so many times. But you never get better unless you try. So, what we're talking about today is really important no matter what you're doing. And I know it doesn't look like I'm looking at you, and I am. I'm looking at my phone. But I'm using a new setup, and I'm hoping that maybe this setup will work a little bit better. I'm going to be getting a tripod for it, and better videos will be happening. So, I mean, guys, leave it in the comments what you think you need, what you want us to go over, how to make the channel better in your opinion, and anything that you want to cover. It may take a little bit, but hey, it is going to, with your help, we can make the channel better. We can do everything better. And to end the video, come here, sweetie. Here's a cat. A pretty cat. Her name is Athena. Say hi, Athena. Say hi. She's purring. You just can't hear it. Oh, guys, that's all for this video. Hi, tail. That's all for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit the little subscribe button at the bottom. And if you see a bell, go ahead and hit that too. I will see you guys next time.